So we're going to run you through how to take a triage call and the information that you're going to see during that call. So we're using Athena for this, and you'll see we're on the front screen, and we're going to access this via locations. So when you go into locations, you're going to see a triage button over here, and we're going to click through there. And so it's going to give you the full list of all the information of patients that are currently attending and their status in terms of their BSOTs rating. What we're going to do is we're going to take a phone call. Hello, triage, midwife speaking.
Hi there. I'm just a little bit concerned about my baby's movements today. I haven't really felt them as much.
Okay, so if I could just take some details. What's your full name and your date of birth, please?
So it's Alice Cook, 30th of January, 83.
Okay, let me just pull up your details on the system. I'm going to check here and confirm I do have the correct patient. I'm going to say yes. And that's going to take me into the wizard that's going to run us through how to manage a triage call. So the time of my phone call is now, and my location when receiving that call is in triage. Okay, Alice, do you want to tell me a little bit about what's going on today then, please?
Yeah, so I felt my baby this morning, but since then I haven't really felt much movement. It just seems to be a bit quieter over since yesterday, really.
Okay. Can I take your phone number?
Yeah, sure. It's 073 884 678.
Thank you very much. And where are you today, Alice?
I'm at home.
Okay, thank you. So now the system's going to give me the opportunity to look at her pregnancy summary. It's also going to give me the chance to look at her pregnancy history. So I can see that she is a primate. And her current gestation is 39 weeks and 2 days, and it's a singleton pregnancy. And she has an allergy to latex. So we're going to go through to the next screen. So her pregnancy conditions, I can see that she was diagnosed with GDM and she's taking metformin. And I can see here that she's had a couple of previous visits to triage for reduced fetal movements, and she's had a few calls to triage to facilitate those particular reviews. And today she is calling because of reduced fetal movements. So Alice, tell me again, when was the last time that you felt you were happy with your baby's movements?
Probably this morning, around about 8:30, something like that. I felt baby move, but it's probably since yesterday it's been a bit reduced.
Do you think your waters have gone, Alice?
No.
And are you in any pain?
No.
And have you had any bleeding at all?
No.
Do you feel like you're having any contractions?
Nope.
And have you got any headaches, visual disturbances, swelling, any of those things?
No.
Okay, so I'm going to document in my assessment that she is to come in for review. And here it's going to give me a BSOTs recommendation to invite this woman to attend. Alice, would you like to come in and see us this morning, please? Is that okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm going to ask you to attend using your own transport as soon as you can. If you do have any worries or concerns, then you can just give us a call back. Is that okay?
Yeah, absolutely. No problem.
Perfect. All right, we'll see you soon.
Thanks. Bye.
So I'm going to finish documenting my call, and I'm going to say that this call was taken by me. And now you can see that Alice has appeared on my ward overview. She's not currently assigned to a bed, and that's because she's expected to attend. So you can also see her on that list. Other screens show you the women that are currently allocated to beds, how many we have awaiting triage, how many are waiting ongoing care, and how many are waiting a medical review. So I'm going to go back to my ward overview because Alice is now here. So I'm going to click and I'm going to say the woman is attending, and time of attendance, she's come from home and she was asked to come in by the helpline. And the reason for admission is reduced fetal movements. So as I said, you will now be able to see this woman move around the various different areas. So now Alice has appeared in a waiting triage. So let's do that. So we're going to go here and we're going to complete her triage. So we're not going to do all of these screens today. You'll notice there's a difference between being able to view information. So this, for example, pulls up her pregnancy summary. And then you have opportunities to enter the information. So you'll be able to enter things like her observations, any auscultation of the fetal heart, information on pain, contractions. And then after that assessment, you'll be able to give her a triage priority rating. So I'm rating her now, and I'm actually going to give her orange because you have your values down here, and you can see that she's here for reduced fetal movements, but she also has a history of reduced fetal movements. So I'm going to make her orange. The system's then going to prompt me to say I haven't entered observations, but they would have been done. And it's going to remind me that because she's orange, I shouldn't move her back to the waiting area. So actually what we're going to do with Alice is we're going to move on to the next section. However, it's going to take a minute for that to catch up. So again, you've got your ward overview here. You can see Alice. We're going to assign her to a bed. So I'm going to put her into bed 1. Okay. You can see that the screen has updated to show that she's got an orange rating. And I'm now going to do the next part, which is her ongoing care. So we're not going to fill in all of these, but I'll just show you around them. There's a red pencil, so that means that you can enter data. So you can document that you started her ongoing care. You can do a CTG review. You can make her an offer of an ultrasound scan. You can enter her abdominal palpation. You can document additional investigations, and you can see if the plan is for her to have a medical review. We're going to close that one. And so the final thing that I'll show you, we're not going to do it, but just so you know, if she's been seen by an obstetrician, they are then going to do a full SAFER review, which we're going to look at a bit more in a minute, for any characteristics that are in this pregnancy. So say you have Ellie Med, who's going to come and see this lady. And this one's going to be a triage review, and the SAFER review that you'll see in a minute covers all sorts of aspects, and you choose which ones you're going to do here. But we will not cover that in this video. So that's how you run a woman through the BSOTs pathway. There is additional training that's going to be provided to cover other scenarios outside of the one we've talked about today. Thank you.